What is up, everybody? It is Daniel Zuniga here with Couch Potato Football. Here's one of the interviews we're going to be doing today. We have UNM running back Rei Iwai. Ray, how you doing today?
Pretty good.
And so
Thank you.
you just came back from Japan. How was it?
I mean, it's really great. It's my home sweet home, and I feel good. I love Japan, so yeah.
No, and you were born there, correct? You were
Yes,
born in
sir.
Japan.
I
Can you?
born in Japan, and and I grew up here. I graduated high school in here, and I go to the UNM. It's kind of like that.
Did you graduate high school in New Mexico?
Nah, it's in Japan.
In Japan,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
And so, how did you find out about UNM? What led you to the University of New Mexico?
That was kind of complicated, but my high school football team trainer was
Yeah,
kind of has connection with the local high school coach in the New Mexico.
yeah,
So that that led me to connect with the coaches at the time, like the coach Gonzalez at the time,
yeah.
and yeah, I got recruited to play out there.
Dang. And so, what has your experience in New Mexico been like? Have you been anywhere else in the United States? I mean, like, obviously, traveling games and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but have you stayed it for a long period of time in another place in the United States?
Not actually. UNM. I mean, like the going to the New Mexico was the first time to living in the United States. So
Okay.
yeah, that was really unique and a really first thing for me. You know.
No, and in Japan, you had some pretty incredible numbers. I just want to read this right here. You're a two-time All-Japan player at running back in 2020 and 2021. So how did you get
Mhm.
introduced to the game?
I just play ball there
Mhm.
because Japanese football. I mean, I played high school football, so like Japanese high school football is not that big. I mean, not that huge like the US.
Yeah.
So it's not that hard to ball out there. But I just play ball out there, and I trying to go to like the US college football. So like I need to get the stats in the more touchdown and more rushing yards in the game.
Yeah.
So I just need to I did my thing out there in the high school, and yeah, kind of like that. Just it, yeah.
No, for sure. And then, so, I'm a Broncos fan. I'm a huge Denver
Oh yeah.
Broncos fan. My first memory of like where I was like, I think I'm going to be a Broncos fan from now on. I
Hmm.
remember I was at Chuck E. Cheese. Have you been at Chuck E. Cheese before or heard of it before?
Nah, actually,
Oh no. So
yeah.
it's like a restaurant where kids go and there's like
Uh huh.
arcade games and stuff. So I remember the Broncos were beating the Patriots who had Tom Brady at the
Oh
time.
yeah.
And Tom Brady was like pouting and throwing stuff all over the place. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm a Broncos fan. And so I
I
started going
see.
to Broncos ever since. So
I
what's
see.
like the first memory that you have where you're like,
Mhm.
I kind of like this thing. I like football or I like
Yeah.
this team. Like, do you have anything come to
I
mind?
mean, um, actually, my dad loves the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs. So like for long years, like when he was like 20 years old or something like that, he's like now
Wow.
50. So like I just grew up with the Chiefs actually, watching the Chiefs when I was like this 4 years old. So like
Dang.
you know, yeah, I'm not feeling like that. I wanted to watch the football. I just grew up with the football. So yeah.
No, that's cool. And is there any Chiefs players that like is there a couple that are your favorites of all time that growing up
Um,
you just loved them?
my favorite was when I was a kid, I watched Jamal Charles the whole
Jamal
time.
Charles, yeah.
Yeah, he was really good. I mean, I love him. And
Mhm.
after the Patrick Mahomes, I also love the team, and I also like the Alex Smith at the
Yeah.
quarterback. Yeah,
Yes.
those teams was pretty good. So like, yeah, I really like the Chiefs team. I mean, yeah, it's been successful right now, but I watched the whole years they've been really bad to really good. So yeah, yeah, I would say that Jamal Charles was really good because I'm a pro
Mm.
running back. So
No, and like you said, the Chiefs, like a lot of our viewers probably don't know because they're bandwagons. No, I'm just
yeah,
kidding. I'm just kidding. Broncos fan. But the Chiefs, yeah, for a while there, they weren't that good. I mean, they had the number one overall pick. They had Eric Fisher, and of
yeah,
course
like
the
Chris,
little
yeah,
stout guy in the offensive line. And one guy I remember that I just hated growing up was Larry Johnson. Do you remember the running
Mhm.
back Larry
Yeah,
Johnson? Oh
Riley
my God.
Johnson. Yeah.
One of my worst memories, Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day, the Broncos are playing the Chiefs. The
Mhm.
Broncos got killed, and Larry Johnson went for like over 200 yards. And you can ask my parents if you ever meet them, but like I remember going into my room and ripping up all my Bronco stuff. And then I was like, I'm a Chiefs fan now. And I
Oh,
remember having like a little Trent Green poster in my binder because I was so mad. But then, that's not how love works. It's like whether I like
yeah,
it or not, I'm just a
yeah.
Broncos fan. And respect to the
That's
Chiefs though.
crazy.
I mean, it was a gamble when they drafted Mahomes, but it really has paid off and they
Yeah.
they have a dynasty. So no, that's incredible. I mean, your story of just how you've gotten here to UNM, your plan, and obviously it's a new head coaching regime. So what can the Lobo fans be expecting this season?
Um, I think really, really, get the new team from last year. Like a lot of guys come in, a lot of guys go out, and the coach Egg, Eller starts. Like, I mean, I think it's really good offense, and
Mhm,
defense is also solid. I think, and
mhm.
we just need to win the game to prove ourselves and
Yeah.
to go to the bowl games. That's what we're saying, and we're trying to build a culture right now, and we just need to win. So like, we really hype up in the teams
Mhm.
ourselves, and just yeah. I think just need to win. So like, we just expect like the big results from the season. That's it.
No,
Yeah.
and you were really running your tail off during the spring game. I was able to get some shots of you scoring some touchdowns. So what did that feel like just to make those kinds of plays, to be small, compact, running through people, running away from people? What was that like?
I mean, that felt great actually, cause like I was in here for like I was in the UNM for like 2-3 years right now, and I didn't get that much opportunities to play out like those games,
Mhm,
and you know you know just learning. I mean, I'm really small, so like just need to run the ball. Just I cannot track the people, but like just going through the tight edge and like tight hole, and just running to go into the vertical is really feel great, and get celebrate with the teammate is really feel great, and yeah, that's kind of like that. I mean, yeah, I feel really great about my coach and
mhm.
my teammate right now. So yeah, I really appreciate them right now.
No, I mean, and that is a very underrated talent for any running back, right? It's getting skinny, fitting
Mhm.
in those small gaps. And I mean, God, no, you really showed off a lot. And I was like, who the heck is that guy? And everybody because I mean, this is the first year that I'm really like following UNM football. And then people next to me were telling me a little bit about you. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I found out like just through the last month that you have a ton of fans out here. I'm like, oh, sweet. Okay. And then so with that being said, your Mount Rushmore of running backs, who would you put up there? Just your four most influential running backs to you. Maybe not the best of all time, but just running backs that you really
um,
love the way they run.
uh, I would say Jamal Charles because
Okay.
I love
Jamal
Chiefs,
Charles.
and I would say Deuce Bond, who's playing the Cowboys right now. He's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
5'6". He's really similar to me, and he's really good player.
Deuce
And
Vaughn. Yeah, no, Kansas State legend. Yeah,
yeah,
he's really
yeah,
good. Yeah.
and I would also say like the um Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the
Yeah.
Chiefs. Yeah,
Okay.
he's like really small, but like he's really explosive and really strong, and
Mhm.
yeah, and last guy might be the just get drafted by Commanders Jacoli Klosky,
Oh,
like
why do you like
my old
Chikori? No,
teammate.
I'm just I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But
Yeah,
no.
yeah, my old teammate. He was a really good guy, and yeah, I played with him a little bit, and yeah, I mean, I like his explosive and you know his talent. So yeah, those might be four.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, when Ja'Cory was at UNM, something that you took away from him was just his explosiveness, his one cut ability.
Yeah,
I mean, is
I
there
think so.
anything
Yeah.
else? because I think, I'm a huge Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt fan, not just because I'm a UNM graduate, but just because when you watch him play, I mean, he's going to have fresh legs. This guy does
Yeah,
everything correct. He's got like
it's
great
pretty crazy.
vision,
Yeah.
just like the person off the field. How was Ja'Cory? I mean, obviously, I think he's going to be a starter for the Commanders in just a couple of years.
I mean, he was really, you know, he was just different. Like, when he got the ball,
Yeah.
he just going straight to the end zone. Like, so like, yeah, that was crazy. He made the cut like the unbelievable angle and like make the missed tackle and yeah, that was really great and that was really inspiration for me.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was really good time to having a teammate with him.
No, for sure. And then,
Yeah,
obviously, right now in the position that you're at one of the highest levels. Playing for
yeah,
UNM, there's going to be a lot of people showing up to your games, hoping to be in your shoes one day. What do you
yes,
have
sir.
to tell
Yeah.
to anybody in Japan or anybody in the high school level or anybody playing Pee Wee? How can
Yes,
they
sir.
get to the level that you're playing at?
Um, I mean, I'm really lucky because like I got recruited by the UNM when I
Mhm,
after graduating my high school. So like I really blessed to have the opportunity right now. But just like if you have the opportunity, just use it. Just you know, if you get the ball, just go to the vertical, just get to the towards the end zone,
mhm,
and that's it. You got like that's what I did, and that's what I try and doing right now, try and keep doing right now. So like yeah, yeah, just it like yeah. If you get the ball, just go towards the end zone. That's
mhm.
my orders there.
And for anybody like me that's seriously going to be covering UNM football for the first time, or
Mhm.
anybody that's looking forward to the season, who are some UNM football players, aka your teammates, that we should be keeping an eye out for?
Um, I would say everyone, but like especially like my running back teammates. I
Mhm,
mean, running back unit is definitely special in the team right now. Like yeah, I will pick the guy. I will pick the old guys like the Scotty Humphrey and Demon Baxton,
mhm,
um, Deshaun Buchanan and DJ McKinney. Those guys are really special. I really following those guys to play in the spitting game and yeah, that was really. I mean, I really have good sense with the having the unit with them and you know those guys pretty good and our running back unit is gonna be special in this fall. I think I definitely said that. So
Perfect. No, and then so that is all the football talk. I'm really excited to start watching you when the
yes, sir.
season comes
Appreciate it.
on, and just UNM football in general. Looks like you guys are cooking up something great over there. So
Yes, sir.
a lot to look forward to. If you haven't gotten your tickets already, or you want to be a season ticket holder, please go visit the UNM football website
Yes,
and
sir.
check
Appreciate
out those prices now. But now we're gonna get on to some fun questions. I saw that you're a history major. I
it.
don't want to brag, but I was a history major. So what is some of your the most interesting things for you to study? Like, do you have a focus? Is there like a specific thing that you're studying in history?
Um, actually, I shouldn't say this, but like,
Mhm.
actually, I'm kind of tired with the history major right now. Like,
Okay. Hey, so
yeah,
are most. So are most. Yeah, it's all
yeah,
good.
it's kind of it's kind of a lot of assignment and it's kind of a lot of readings, so
Mhm,
it takes a lot of time to do it. So it's really tough, but like, yeah, I really enjoyed it actually, and like the history of like the US is pretty fun to
mhm,
running, and there's a lot of aspect out there. So like, if it's a military or like if it's like the Western history or like Eastern history or
mhm.
like more like indigenous history, especially in like New Mexico or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty fun to run it, but yeah, I kind of get tired because it's kind of takes a lot of times
Oh,
to
it's,
do it.
gosh, I'll tell you, I think my senior year, I graduated from UNM in
Mhm.
2019. My
Oh, okay.
senior year, I had a final in Russian history,
Hmm.
and I completely forgot about it. And then 2 days later, I showed up because that's what I thought the exam date was. And I
Hmm.
showed up, and she's like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "I'm here to take the exam." And they're like, "Oh, it was 2 days ago." And I was like, "Oh crap!" But luckily, she was really cool about it. I just got it rescheduled, and I ended up graduating. Thank God I didn't lose my scholarship. But the
Yeah.
next question here is, you've been in UNM for a while. You've been in New Mexico for about a minute, as the kids would say. What is one of your favorite spots to go eat? Could be a couple too.
Um, that's kind of tough actually. I would say like I would go with some Japanese restaurant actually, because I
Okay.
like Japanese. And the one restaurant is called like Nagomi, which is
Okay.
which is located more like the northeast out there from the campus. And
What's the name of it again?
Nagomi,
Nagomi. That's in
yeah,
Nob Hill, right? Is that in
um, not people like it's kind of like that, yeah.
Nagomi?
And
Okay.
yeah, I know the owner of the restaurant, and
Okay.
he's a Japanese, so like he made a real Japanese food, and I really like it. I mean, yeah, sometimes I enjoy it. And two spot, I don't know, but like I use the Frontier a lot
Okay.
because it's close and it's really cheap, and I like those breakfast burrito out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what
So
kind of are you? Green chili, red chili, or are you a Christmas type of guy?
um, I would say Christmas because like they have old green chili and the red chili. So
Yeah.
you know if you can take the both, I would take both. That's my I'm not the kind of guy. So
No, for
yeah,
sure. For sure. And besides football, besides, history.
yeah.
I'm sorry, can I let my dog in really quick? Keep scratching the
Oh yeah,
door.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Quick. Oh my gosh. Sorry. He just starts crying when he's the only one in the house. His name is Owen. Anyways, so what is your favorite movie? Do you have is there a favorite movie or a favorite TV show that you enjoy?
um, I watched the every Marvel movie before
Okay.
Endgame. That was pretty good. That was my the favorite movie. I mean, I watched those movies to grow up, and yeah, those quotes kind of have that in me. I like Captain America, so like yeah, that was my favorite movie. I think.
Now I noticed you said before Endgame. Have you not been a big fan of the movies after Endgame?
Yeah, actually, yeah, because they're trying a lot of things to really a lot of things going, and they may kind of make it really complicated, and not trying to updating everything. So like
Hmm.
Endgame before Endgame was pretty good. That I mean that was just perfect. So like
It was. It
yeah,
was the perfect ending for that. Everything they've been
yeah,
planning out for like a decade and a little bit more, right?
yeah,
No, but I gotta say though, I'm telling like Shang-Chi was like one of my favorite.
yeah.
I
Shang-Chi was
that
really
was
good,
that
actually.
was a really fun
Yeah.
movie. And would that be do you have a favorite TV show? A favorite show that you enjoy watching or maybe on repeat or
Um,
something you're watching right now?
um, Actually not, cause I'm not watching that much the TV show, and I'm not familiar with the English, so like
Mhm.
I'm not watching the American TV show actually. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. And then besides history, besides football, is there
Mhm.
something that you enjoy doing that maybe some people will be surprised know about you? Like, I don't know, do you like to cook? Do you like
Oh yeah,
to paint
definitely,
or
yeah.
anything like that?
I would say definitely I like to cook because first time I came here I wanted to eat Japanese food,
Yeah.
but there's not much Japanese food place in here, and I have to cook here. So like I got the cooking skill of the Japanese food, so I cook that every day to eat myself, and I mean to eat the Japanese food. So I definitely have the cooking skill better than that I got here. So yeah, I try to keep better being in the good chef in my kitchen.
Wow, no, that's incredible. I can barely fix a bowl of cereal before hurting myself. So, no, great skill, great skill. And then the last question is there any, well, basically, is there anything that maybe I forgot to mention that you would like anybody to know about your story, about you as a player, anything that maybe I forgot or any shout outs you want to give?
um, nah, just be like I want to say I grew up in Japanese football, so like there might be a lot of Japanese guys come out to US in the future.
Hmm.
So I just want to say don't sleep on the Japanese guy. That's it. Like you know, yeah. I want to prove it though. Like yeah.